Hey guys, it's me. From a lake that reflects alternate worlds to the ghost town where everyone vanished in their beds. These are the scariest places in America no one should ever visit. First, we have to look at eerie and mysterious territories. These are places across America that have been abandoned and left to rot. Many of these places are creepy and mysterious, which is why I'm here today to share 10 of them with you. Starting off this list at number 10, we have the town of Centralia. This town might not be on any maps, and it may not be officially abandoned, but all of the residents have long since left. And there's one reason for that. Centralia has a fire underneath it, a fire that has been burning for decades. This fire started back in 1962 and has just kept on growing ever since. The mine shafts throughout the town are filled with coal that just keeps fueling the flames. Officials tried to put out the fire in 1981, but this just caused the fire to spread even further. Today, firefighters still monitor the town to make sure it doesn't spread any further. If the fire were to get out of control, then the entire state of Pennsylvania could burn down. Because of this constant threat, no one lives in Centralia anymore. And if you ever visit, you'll notice that most of the town is completely destroyed. Houses are crumbling to pieces, and trees are withering away from the toxic smoke that fills the air. Next up, at No. 9, we have the town of Rhyolite, Nevada. Rhyolite was once a bustling mining town, but today it's nothing more than an eerie ghost town. In fact, it's one of the creepiest ghost towns in the entire country. This town was built during the gold rush of 1904 and was named after the rhyolite rock formations that surround the area. But as quickly as the town was made, it was gone. By 1911, the mines had pretty much run dry, and everyone had packed up and left. Today, all that's left of the town are some wooden buildings and a schoolhouse. And if you really want to add to the creepiness of this place, then just imagine how the wind must sound as it blows through the empty hallways of the schools. That's definitely something that would give me goosebumps. But hey, this isn't the only town on our list. There's also the town of Krakow in Missouri, which was abandoned because of a nearby nuclear power plant. There's also the town of St. James, which was abandoned when a new highway bypassed the town. Now, moving on to No. 8, we have the tunnels beneath Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a very historic city, but what many people do unknow is that underneath the city are tunnels that are over 100 years old. These tunnels were used to transport water from the Schuylkill River to the Delaware River, but they were also used for something else, hiding bodies. Back in the early 1900s, Philadelphia was plagued by a series of mysterious deaths. Over 60 people died under very suspicious circumstances. The police suspected that a group of serial killers was behind the crimes, but they could never catch the killers and bring them to justice. To this day, it's believed that the bodies of these victims are hidden within the tunnels beneath the city. Some people have even claimed to see ghosts wandering through the tunnels. Moving on, at No. 7, we have the Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste is a very mysterious ship. The ship was found floating off the coast of Florida in 1872. The ship was fully intact, but there was no crew anywhere to be seen. All of the belongings of the crew were still on the ship, but no one had been seen since November of 1871. What happened to the crew? Did they abandon ship, or were they taken by pirates? Well, no one knows for sure. All we do know is that the Mary Celeste has become one of the most famous ghost ships of all time. Now we're moving on to No. 6. and this is one of the most well-known, mysterious territories in America. I'm of course talking about Area 51. Area 51 is a United States Air Force base in Nevada, but it's not just any Air Force base. It's one of the most highly classified bases in the entire world. No one is allowed near the base unless they have special clearance, and even then, they're not allowed to talk about what they see there. Why is Area 51 so secret? Well, it's rumored to be because the government is hiding evidence of aliens. Over the years, there have been countless reports of UFOs being spotted near the base, and it's believed that the government is using the base to study these UFOs. What's really going on at Area 51? Well, we may never know. Now, moving on to No. 5, we have the Devil's Sea. The Devil's Sea is an area in the Pacific Ocean where planes and boats have mysteriously disappeared. The first known disappearance in the area was in 1952. A Navy pilot named Charles Carroll was flying over the area when his plane suddenly went down. Despite an extensive search, no trace of the plane or Carroll's body was ever found. Since then, hundreds of other planes and boats have disappeared in the same area. Some people believe that the Devil's Sea is cursed, while others believe that it's a portal to another dimension. Now we're moving on to No. 4, and we have the Bunnyman Bridge. The Bunnyman Bridge is a bridge in Virginia that's said to be haunted by the ghost of a killer. The legend goes that one night, a man dressed as the Easter Bunny approached a group of teenagers on the bridge. He then proceeded to chop their heads off, one by one. To this day, people believe that the ghost of the Bunnyman still haunts the bridge. If you dare to cross the bridge at night, you might hear the sound of an axe or feel a cold hand on your shoulder. Now, moving on to No. 3, we have the Bell Witch Cave. The Bell Witch Cave is a cave in Tennessee that's said to be haunted by the ghost of a witch. The legend goes that a woman named Kate Batts lived in the cave and used her powers to curse the nearby town of Adams. She was eventually driven insane and took her own life, but her spirit is said to haunt the cave to this day. Visitors have reported hearing strange voices and seeing ghostly apparitions while exploring the cave. Now, moving on to No. 2, we have the Tower of London. The Tower of London is a historic castle that was once home to royalty, but it was also used as a prison and many people were executed there. Over the centuries, it's said that over 2,000 people have died inside the tower walls. To this day, people believe that the ghosts of those who were executed still haunt the tower. Visitors have reported seeing ghostly apparitions and hearing strange noises while exploring the tower. Finally, for our top spot on this list, we have to look at the mirror lake that reflects alternate worlds. When you look at this lake, you might think you're looking at another world. That's because the lake reflects the sky so perfectly that it almost looks like there are two worlds colliding. This creates a very eerie and mysterious atmosphere around the lake. So much so that many people believe that the lake is haunted. Some people have even claimed to see ghostly figures walking along the shore or floating on the water. Is there any truth to these claims? Well, who knows? But one thing's for sure, this lake is unlike any other in the world. And if you ever get the chance to visit, you should definitely go. Just be prepared for whatever you might see. But now it's time to make your voice heard. Comment below which of these places you would love to visit the most. Maybe you want to see the ghost of the Bunnyman. Or maybe you want to explore the tunnels beneath Philadelphia. Whatever it is, Let me know in the comments. And while you're down there, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I post videos about mysterious discoveries, strange occurrences, and unexplained phenomena every single day. So there's always something new to watch. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.